Just got a little project done, put a spare on the old beater here, getting it ready for winter. Now, I picked up another set of wheels to match all the Camaro wheels I got on here. They're rear-wheel drive offset. So they had a big gap over here. I had to move it down. And then I also moved it, or I had to move it back closer to the tailgate thing. And then I also moved it down so that I can actually see out the freaking back window. Cobbled it together with some free stuff and got her done. I hate spending money on garbage, but I'm getting sick of this too. Look at these beauties. Yeah, that's not bad for $100. So I picked the ugliest one out of the 6 here, and now it's going to be rattle can black. There, 30 seconds later, if you squint, it's mint. Okay, I got this mounted balanced as a spare here. Forgot I got to do my little 4x4 sticker here to make it match. Being rear-wheel drive offset though, the tire is no longer touching the bar here. So I think what I'm going to do is actually cut it, bring it in closer, and also bring it down so I got better visibility out the back window, because that kind of sucks once you have the spare on. And I've got some room under here. If a half covers the license plate, that's fine with me too. Here's the basic idea. Move it back 1 3/4 inches and down 5 inches. Okay, I guess I didn't shoot much of this, but got her welded up, painted, and ready to go. All right, I'm pretty happy with that now. Got to move back 1 3/4 inches to make up for the difference in offset from the 4-wheel drive to the 2-wheel drive wheel. And it did move slightly over too, which is good because I still got room for the trigger itself. And I moved it down 4.5 inches, about 4 3/4 inches. And you can still see the plate if you look hard enough, but I got a lot better view out the back window. So now it barely obstructs the view at all. That's pretty much fine. These pads were making some really nasty noises here, especially this one with 0 friction left on it. And apparently the reason this had this much pad material left and the other one was nothing is because this slider is completely stuck. I did get this one freed up, but it's, can't see. It's really ugly in there. So I WD-40'd it, cranked on this thing, used the old fucking trick here, put a lot of pressure on it, and we'll see if anything changes overnight with it. Yeah, this broke apart here because New York, even with some help here. So screw it. So I stole some stuff from the Camaro. Here is the Camaro pads and bracket here. Actually, we're going to call that good enough. I have been thinking about changing the brakes on the back here. These are Blazer rotors, and I used to run Blazer brakes on this. But I bought 13.4-inch Corvette rotors to run. And I was going to do a bracket that keeps the Blazer caliper right here when I'm running 15-inch wheels, and then moves it out for the Corvette rotor when I'm running these 18s where I got a ton of room. But the problem with that is the Blazer rotors are thinner than the Corvette rotors. So I'd either have to shave the Blazer pads Or what I'm thinking now is maybe I'll just run the Corvette calipers on it, and I can run a spacer to run it with a thinner blazer rotor, and I won't need to dick around with the pads at all to run it, and I'll just have to change the bracket. Yeah, Camaro, blazer, good combo. So I stole the pad brackets for the blazer, and I needed them for the Camaro, but Rock Auto had these Corvette calipers on closeout for 25 bucks a piece. So I got a pair of them. And I won't have to do anything crazy to make them fit over the rotors. Like I was going to have to actually shave pads. I bought this little power supply on Amazon. It goes up to 10 amps and like 30 volts. And I'm going to do some anodizing. So these are C6 front calipers that I'm going to pair with the Corvette calipers in the back too. I'm going to anodize them for corrosion resistance, and I'm going to do these blue. I haven't bought the chemicals to do that yet, but I'm going to do that soon, do some testing, and have a video on that, and see some blue anodized Corvette calipers. I think look good on this thing.